Hey guys, it's Allie. I'm here for a power yoga flow, my version of a power yoga flow. So that power usually is a little bit more fast paced and the focus is on strength rather than flexibility, which is kind of the normal yoga gig. So we're gonna do strength and have fun with it. So if you're breathing, you're not in pain, and you're working, you're doing it right. I'll walk you through some modifications, and for this you'll need a prop. Grab a weight, so kettlebell, dumbbell, something heavy, bag of rice, jug of water. And if you don't want to, don't worry about it. We can modify that, but we're gonna add some weight to yoga, because why not? It's fun. So come to a seated position. I'm wearing sneakers because I have a toe injury and it just acts as a brace. Normally you do yoga barefoot, but you do you. Jeans, sneakers, stilettos, whatever works. So cross-legged position, eyes closed, hands wherever they lie, and just arrive at your practice. Sit in silence and just breathe. Feel the inhale run through your body. Feel the exhale leave. Maybe begin to lengthen those. Deeper inhale. Longer exhale. Just transition. Whatever you had going on today, it's in the past. Any future to-do lists, anything coming up, that's the future. So all you have is right now. And right now we're just doing yoga. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more breath. Eyes softly open, arrive, inhale the arms up. And we're gonna fall forward, exhale as you come down. Land wherever feels good. Maybe add a little side to side to really get into that back. And just come on down, just adding some heat, warming up the body here. On an inhale, let's rise up with our arms. Hold here, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, arms come down. I want you to recross your legs with the other leg in front. Inhale the arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Really get into that stretch. The neck can be loose, let it come on down. Just let everything hang out, warm up. One more deep breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale and bring them down. We're gonna come to tabletop. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the chest. Equal pressure in the hand. I'm gonna move back a little. Here, we're gonna cat and cow and link it to our breath. So inhale, rise up. Exhale, curl the back, chin comes to chest. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more, maybe a little deeper. Exhale, push every vertebrae up to the sky. And then come to neutral. And then just shake it out side to side. Any movement your body needs. This is your practice. Feel free to make it your own. These are all just suggestions. So check in with those hands. Make sure the weight isn't dumped into the wrist. Grip into the mat, the floor, wherever you're at with the tips of your fingers so you don't harm the hands. Don't sink in, you really want to rise up. This one, right arm forward, left leg back, create a long land on the inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, long length. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, come on down. Bring it down. Shake it out. Just gonna sit back in hero's pose, warm up the wrists. I should have done this before, to be totally honest, but now's not bad. Just figure eights, shake them out, anything that feels good. Regrip in, you have the other side. So inhale, other hand forward, other leg back, length, reach, 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 knee to elbow. Long line, go out. Exhale, bring everything up, and you're curling up in that back. Long line, bring it out. Bring everything down. From here, we're gonna go into some sun salutations. Power yoga, lots of sun salutations. So toes go back. We arrive at our first down dog. Just warm it up. Maybe pedal out the back of the legs, move the neck, but really just lift those hips up, those ears in line with the bicep, and just feel the stretch. On an inhale, we're gonna walk our feet up, forward fold, hang out here. We're just gonna go side to side, nice and gentle. Knees can be bent if that feels better on the back of the legs, or if this feels comfortable, just whatever forward fold feels good for you today. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Gather, long line, maybe take it back a little. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, long line. Swan dive down. Plant those hands, feet go back. We're in plank position at any time in our plank variations. Knees can come down. Chaturanga is what you want to do. It's not a push-up. Your elbows are spun in and they scrape the sides of your ribs. So you come down 90 degrees. Here you go. Toes go under, then dive forward, lift in, baby cobra. Toes under, hips back, down dog. We're gonna do a few of those. So this time, let's do one more. Feet can walk, or maybe this time you look in between your hands, gaze goes first, hips up, little forward jump, little forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slow, slow rise. Big length, lift up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Feet go back, or you get a little bend in the knee. Jump back to plank, and your variation of chaturanga. Come on down. We're gonna add a push-up, so just go right back up. But those elbows stay locked to the side. Come on down, hold, push back up. Last one, chaturanga. Feet go under, baby dive, cobra. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath in. Knees are gonna come down, and we're gonna go into child's pose just for a moment. Deep breath, stretch through. Maybe the wrists lift up and you activate the back. Just regroup here, gather. And child's pose is available to you at any point during your practice. So don't worry about what I'm saying. If you want to drop here and take a few breaths, you do that. One more breath. And let's rise back up. Down dog. From down dog, just shift to plank. Hold. Make sure you're not dumping. You're really pressing that floor away. So my right foot is going to go to my left knee. Hold, or get as close as you can. Come back. Don't let that right foot come down. You're gonna come down like you're going knee to nose. Leg goes down. Then my right knee goes to my right elbow. And one long line, leg goes to three-legged dog. Hold here, breathe. Foot comes down. Hands are gonna walk back to the feet this time. Ragdoll. So one hand to the elbow or any forward fold that feels good. One more breath here. Hands go down, walk it back to plank. Leave those knee lifts on the other side. So my left knee goes to my opposite elbow. I touch,
and I shoot back out. I don't let it touch the floor. Knee to elbow, curl the body, shoot it out. This time, left knee to left elbow, come here, hang out, shoot back, three-legged dog, breathe, and down dog. One more deep breath. Here we go. Let's hop or walk, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, slow. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, lift. Bring it down, swan dive. Plank position, chaturanga. Push it back up, all the way to the floor. So come on all down, hands come forward this time, and lift up. If you want to go deeper, wrists up, hold. Breathe here, really getting into the lower back. Come on down. This time we're gonna add the legs and lift the hands. So inhale, everything rises up, I hold, and I breathe. I'm soft on my neck, so wherever that gaze goes for you, wherever it feels good, but lift that upper body, lift that lower body, and breathe. One more deep breath. Let everything come on down. Take a rest here, breathe. And when you're ready, we're gonna come up and grab that weight for me now. So, we have some squats, some deadlifts. So, wherever your weight is, grab it to the middle of your chest, and then we're gonna squat. I like my toes turned out to about a 45-degree angle, and we're gonna squat, come on down, hold, and when we lift up, our right leg's gonna shoot up. So out, in, opposite side, out, in. These are slow, deliberate, intentional movements. Hold that leg, come on down. This time, leg goes longer, so hold, 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 breathe. You're working the outside, you should feel it. Exhale, soft landing. Opposite side, hold, 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 breathe. And come on down. Get low in that squat, hold that weight close to the chest, core is tight, chest is open and lifted. Exhale, come up. Shake everything out. So, if you have a kettlebell, it's great. Weights, hold the bar, wherever you are, just as long as it's comfortable. My weight is in my right hand, so my left leg is gonna go back. I'm gonna turn for you guys. My legs are like 11s. My other hand is out to brace. I go down to the floor, touch gently, lift back up, but my opposite leg wasn't supposed to touch. It did though. Two more, nice and low, like you're dragging that weight down the front of your leg. Follow the path, come up. One more, take it down. Hold here, maybe the weight doesn't touch. Bring it all the way up, knee comes up. And we have 3 lifts. While we hold that knee up, my opposite hand is still out. Weight goes down, inhale the arms. Exhale them down. 2 more deep breaths, your own pace. Just flow with the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. All right, let's get down to the other side. Just switch sides. So, hand in wherever your opposite is. But the weight and the leg are opposite, so I go down close to my body, work on my balance. I'm getting that strength in my posterior chain, and just going nice and slow, hitting a little of the low back, working on balance as well. Third one, maybe you go down, maybe you wiggle and come back. Nice, slow, and remember this leg is gonna come all the way through. Balance in the air, 3 opposite lifts. Cool. Weight goes down, we're gonna hit child's pose. So just arrive down, hands go out and breathe. 2 more breaths here. All right, let's flip this to down dog. Toes go under, hips go back, sun salutation. So bend the knees, I look, little hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, I lift. Touch my fingers, come on down. Plant those hands, feet go back, give me a plank, chaturanga push up. Here we go, down, hold, hold, hold. Push back up, down chaturanga, toes go under, baby cobra. Toes under, down dog. Right leg is gonna go up, 3-legged dog, get it up there. Knee bends, comes through to lunge. My foot is in between hands. You can be here or on blocks. Get those hips down. My heel is right over my toe. My knee is right over my ankle. 1 more breath. My back leg spins down. My left arm guides me as I come up, warrior 2. Shoulders down, neck is soft, arms are long. Deep breath. 1 more breath. My front hand is actually going to go back. Interlace my hands. If this doesn't work for you, just bring them back. Maybe hands can come to forearms, as long as those shoulders don't feel any pain. So whatever is comfortable, interlace. We're still in that lunge for warrior 2. I open my chest and shoulders, look up. Inhale, exhale, my head's gonna dive forward nice and slow as my interlaced fingers come and forward fold. 1 more deep breath. Plant the hands, spin the back foot, other leg joins, chaturanga push-up, why not? Down dog. Take a couple breaths here in down dog. Just check in with your body. See how you feel after a little heat flowing through it. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster. Maybe your breath's a little freer. Just simply notice without judgment. 1 more deep breath. Left leg goes back, 3-legged dog. Come on through to that lunge. Plant the foot, find that lunge. You guys stay there, I'm gonna flip. There we go. So, hips are lowering, knee right over ankle, back foot spins down. Right hand glides me around, warrior 2. Stare down that hand. Find that strength in warrior. That balance between calm and chaos. Just find right in the middle. Deep breath. And interlace the fingers or wherever your hands feel good to do. Lift up. Exhale. Forward fold. My head dives down. Deep breath. 1 more. And exhale. Plant the hands. Plank. Wouldn't be power yoga without another chaturanga. Down, push up, down, toes go under. Really big cobra or up dog here. Get into that low back. 2 more deep breaths. Exhale, come on down. Just take rest, breathe. 1 more breath.
Let the heart rate come down. Just like in HIIT, you want to spike, let it lower, spike, let it lower. We're gonna go back to plank. And again, plank can be on the knees or straight, wherever you are. And if you're on your knees and we go to sides, you'll see what I'm seeing in a minute. One knee stays down. So plank position, we're gonna go to our left side first. My feet flow to the side. My right hand comes up and I hold my pose here. If you would like to add, the top leg can lift up, whoop, starfish pose. Exhale, go back to plank, chaturanga push-up, woo! Switch sides. Arm goes up, maybe foot goes up, come on down, child's pose, take a rest. Ooh, 2 breaths here. Last one, deep inhale, deep exhale. Just come on through, and we're gonna come to a seated straddle position. Work on some muscles you probably didn't know you had. So, legs out straight. This isn't a stretch, just wherever they're comfortable. If knees want to bend, if that feels better, that's cool. My toes are pointed up. That actually protects my knees. Hips grounded, shoulders down and back. We tend to hunch. Come on up. Right hand in front of me, left hand beside me, and we're actually going to lift up and do some drills. So on the inhale, my butt's going to lift, my heels are going to stack. Inhale, lift. I push through my hands, lift my hips up, hold. Exhale, come down. Switch sides. Inhale, up. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, come down. One more breath. We're gonna do that again and maybe add on this time. So, right hand forward, left hand beside. Lift up, and maybe one leg goes up, then the other. Come on down. Switch sides. Inhale, lift up. One leg, then the other. Exhale, come down. Forward fold. No, sorry, crisscross. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Just like we started. This time we can probably get a little deeper into the stretch. So just come on down wherever feels good and release. One more deep breath. Slow roll up. Roll the shoulders back. Switch legs. Inhale up. Exhale, come on down. Forward fold. Inhale, roll those shoulders back. Legs are gonna just shoot out front. Back to that straddle actually. And you're gonna pretend there's a yoga block, a bottle of water, your weight, anything that you're visualizing your legs going over, because I want it at an equal height. So lift through, hands up. I'm gonna start with my right leg. It goes up and over. The trick is you're gonna wanna cheat and go back and lift your leg. Don't do that. Pretend there is a wall behind you and you can't leave. So 4, 2, up and over, 3, 4, slide back, opposite leg. This is gonna hit muscles you were like, where is that? So inhale, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide back. Inhale, lift, toes are up, I protect my knees. Exhale, straddle, forward fold. Come down to any degree. It's about feeling the stretch, not pressuring your body further than it needs to go. We have one more of those, and we're gonna go 4 forward, 4 back this time. So up and over. Don't lose that height. Don't sink back. Take it 4 more. Back.
Last one, land. Roll the shoulders. Check in with the posture. Settle. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right back. Don't lose that height. 2, 3, 4. Inhale out. Forward fold. Maybe the hands come to the outside of the feet. I bring open that chest and I come on down. Release the neck. One more breath. And then feet just come together. I'm just gonna shift for the angle. We're gonna work on L-sits. Everything we just did was to build up to that. A great way to do this is if you have yoga blocks, put them under you and then that'll give you the lift. I can't find mine because toddlers like to play with them, so just pretend they're there. But we're gonna lift just like the first one, heels are on the ground. So hands down or flat or on yoga blocks, inhale, lift that, bum off the ground, hold, practicing those L-sits. Exhale, come down, shoulders roll back, inhale, add a forward fold. Breathe through. Wherever the hands land, that's cool. Don't force it. One more deep breath. Slowly come up. All right, so L-sits. Whew, I don't know if I can get there. We'll see. But if they're not in your practice, just do the move we just did where heels are on. If they are, hands down, wherever feels good. You press through your upper body and everything else comes off. So inhale, exhale, L-sit. That wasn't very long, so we've got one more. Shake everything out. Maybe warm up the wrists, those figure eights. Inhale, I open everything out, push down, lift. Open, inhale, push, lift. Ooh, I just don't have it today. I hope you do. Yoga meets you where you're at. So, inhale, exhale, forward fold. One more deep breath. We are gonna come up and actually come to a standing position. Grab that weight, soft with your back. You should really lift your knees. I didn't there. We're gonna go back to our weighted cycle. So grab that wherever it feels good. We're gonna squat, lift the leg to each side. Right leg goes down, I hold that squat, and I push up, launch my leg, hold it, soft landing. Squat, other leg up to the side, hold. Come on down, get as deep as you can. Soft landing. Come on down, my weight is in my heels. Lift off softly, land. Last one, and land. Slow rise up. Right hand goes down, left hand to brace, left leg goes back. I scrape the weight right down the front of my body. Hold, come on up. Two more. Balance and strength. Last one, hold. This one, knee comes all the way through, and I lift. Two more. Roll those shoulders out, switch sides. So just shift the weight into the other hand, arm goes out. Leg, ooh, balance doesn't want to work today. Come on up. Two more. Lift. Last one, hold. Come all the way through. 3 lifts with the weight. Nice. Weight can go to the side. We're going to go into goddess squat. So this one, I'm a little wider than outside my hips. Toes are tilted 45. Inhale, arms up. We're going to goalpost arms as we squat. Hold. You want to get as deep as you can. Your body is going to cave this way. Fight, push it back. I'm pinching my shoulder blades and my knees are pushing back towards my pinky toe, getting that depth. Breathe. Inhale out, power breath out. Inhale out, power breath out. One more. Hold. Rise up, swing the arms. Just let everything be free. We're gonna go to Malasana squat, which is the deeper squat. If that doesn't work for you, just goddess squat, just like we did. So this one, we're not as wide. Inhale, hands come to center of my chest. I'm gonna utilize my elbows. So I come down to my Malasana squat. And again, I tend to cave. So my elbows are gonna go by the sides of my knees, push out. My hands come down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. You can stay here, or right arm goes up. This time my legs are gonna push back because my arms aren't there. My opposite hand goes up as high as it can. I add a little twist. Land that opposite hand, switch again. Elbows right by those knees, 2 more deep breaths. Maybe the eyes close and you just let your body, especially those hips, sit back into this position. Last breath. Hands crawl forward and we're gonna just find our way to a down dog position. My right leg goes up, 3-legged dog. Instead of going to a lunge though, I'm going to pigeon. So my knee comes up just like it is, but it's gonna go, my knee is right in the middle of my hands. My foot in theory is 90 degrees. This is where my pigeon is. So don't cave, lift up, toes turn under, and I sit back. Let me shift, you stay where you are. What people tend to do with pigeon is they want their butt on the ground. And if you're that flexible, awesome. But if your hips are not square, you're not strengthening, you're not stretching. So square your hips. It does not matter if there's space in between you and the ground. And make sure there's no pain in the knee. If there is, this stretch isn't for you. Cross-legged and then forward fold. So my hip doesn't touch, it just doesn't go there. Meet your body where it is. So inhale, exhale. You can stay here or come on down if it's comfortable. Any pain, exhale, come on down. Here. So this is a really intense stretch along the hips. That's why we don't want to push it. You square the hips. If you want a yoga block padding here is great, and you just sink into it. One more deep breath. I plant my hands, lift up. My back toe turns under, and see if this leg in one motion can go back to that 3-legged dog. So lift up. Push back, 3-legged dog. Come on down. Down dog. Just take a breath here. And we're gonna do the other side. So left leg comes on down. Knee comes to the floor. Wherever your pigeon is, just make sure there's no pain and those hips are squared. Inhale. Maybe come on down. Just take a couple breaths. You're closing into yourself. Deep stretch. Let anything that needs to come up, come up. Anything you need to let out. Anything you need to let in. One more deep breath. And from here, lift. And now we're gonna sink back on that hip. and the opposite leg comes around to meet it. So you can stack the knees over. Again, this might be intense. If it's not the cards for you, I want everything completely stacked. Any pain, just go to that cross-legged position. So stay here. Again, hip stretch. If you want to go deeper, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Take it down. Just let your body feel what it's receiving. Breathe into it. One more deep breath. And we're going to unwind out of that. Straddle, toes up, and we're going to do a side bend. So instead of going down like this, we're going to lift up and go to the side. So my hips square, my hand comes up, exhale, I reach as if I'm trying to wrap around my leg and come on through. You might not be there, maybe it's here for you. But instead of going to the ground, think of lifting up, breathing through. One more deep breath. Come on out. Interlace the fingers, lift up for length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come on down. Other side. Inhale, reach. Get that length before you cave. Exhale, wrap that hand. Lift up, come on through. One more deep breath. And then we're going to do one more stretch. Stack those knees opposite side. So other leg is on top. Knees right over. We cave. So check in first. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Just let go. Unwind. Start to settle down. Any distractions, just let them be and come back to your breath. Every inhale, a chance to begin again. Inhale, rise. Legs are just going to shoot out. Come onto your back. Happy baby. So bottom of the feet come up. Hands, if they don't reach, maybe they're on shins, maybe they do and come up. If you reaching has your legs forward, that's not where you should be. Then you should be here because bottom of your feet should be facing the ceiling. Bring those knees as if you're pulling them into your armpits. And just settle in. One more deep breath. And then from here, all you have to do is melt into Shavasana. So whatever that looks like to you, or corpse pose, just come into something that's comfortable, close the eyes, and let the body just be here. Let the breath go, let the mind go, just let it all go. Allow any distraction, whether that's noise, a thought that pops in, to just arrive, notice it, and then let it float in and float on. It goes out just as quickly as it came in. Maybe you just notice the difference between stillness and movement. Maybe you become aware of how your body really feels after some hard work.
work and rest. And see if you can find balance. Let your body just sink into the ground, knowing that it's got you. Feel the support underneath you, and know that you are supported in this journey. You can come back to your mat, your practice at any time. Feel free to stay here and just take some time for yourself. Keep those eyes closed. I hope you received whatever you needed from this class. Namaste.